Vision Sports, your authoritative sports show on radio.
He's had a go. He's found the bottom corner. A stunning goal from Peter Odemwingie.
Brings to you the latest in sports every weekday on Vision FM 92.1 Abuja.
Blake is coming through. Bolt gets it again.
Latest news about your favorite sports and athletes, transfer news, and the controversy of the game is all on Vision Sports.
Can you believe it?
Vision Sports, your number one authoritative breakfast sports show on radio. Vision Sports, weekday, 7:30 a.m. on Vision 92.1 Abuja.
Okay, guys, you know what time is it when you hear that? 6 till it's time to talk sports and sport. We must. On that note, I welcome you to One Sports Show Radio in the Vision Sport of Vision 92.1 of Abuja. And I'm your sport bishop, the magistrate, pilot, and prophet, and professor, Don Somarin Zeji. On the show, we'll bring you update from the camp of the Chinese Eagles. Some leaks has been released. We'll let you know about that as well. On the show, we'll bring you all the juicy details ahead of the UEFA Champions League games that will go down tonight. It's match day 4. I'll let you know how your team will be faring. And I'm looking at the permutations of the games as well. I'll bring you up here from tennis, Formula 1, table tennis. Of course, the transfer market as players move left, right, and center. Of course, the biggest talking point today, I told you, has to be, of course, Arsenal, who will be in action in the UEFA Champions League. You think the Premier League title race is over, and they need to focus on other cup competition. And of course, Man United, Ruben Amorim, the new man in town. Do you also think that he is the man to move Man United to the greater heights? And of course, were they too hasty in letting Ruud van Nistelrooy take charge after watching 2 games? He was fully in charge. So the phone lines are officially up and running immediately after the show begins. So right now it's already open, so you can start calling in. The numbers are very simple. It's 091-677-09564. Take that again, 091-677-09564. Feel free to call in so that you don't get that late crash in towards the end of the show. And let's begin the show, of course, from the local scene, like always, where else begin from. Let's start from volleyball, where we can confirm to you that, of course, come on, volleyball, it is that the first quarter which volleyball tournament is set for December the 27th, 28th at the Waterview Park in Ilori, Kwara State, announced by Direct Kuti Media Assistant to the Nigerian Volleyball Federation President Engineer Musa Nimroyd. The event aims to promote the sport and discover new talent. The competition welcomes participants from military and paramilitary organizations as well as students from tertiary institutions, fostering camaraderie among diverse groups. Key collaborations involved include the Kwara State Volleyball Association, Nigerian Volleyball Referee Association, University of Ilori, Kwara State Sports Commission, and the Ministry of Youth Development. Akuti emphasized that the need for the partnership with investors to enhance the tournament and provide beach volleyball in Nigeria. Also encouraged the Sports Rights Association of Nigeria in Kwara to help publicize the event and raise community awareness. Additionally, Kuti congratulated Engineer Musa Nimroyd of his recent appointment as the president of the CAVB Beach Volleyball Commission, highlighting it as a significance for this Nigerian sports community. And also athletics, we can let you know, of course, that the investigative committee by the then Minister of Sport Development, Senator John Owan Eno, on the negative exposure of Nigeria to the Paralympic has demanded compensation fee for Favour Philly. This was contained in the full report submitted to Senator Eno, signed by the committee chairman, Dr. Mumini Alao. According to the committee, the evidence revealed, however, that the Secretary General of the AFM, Mrs. Rita Musundi, was negligent in her duty of communicating to the Ministry of Sport Development and the Nigerian Olympic Committee information about Favour Philly's event status in a reliable and timely manner. Mrs. Musundi should be penalized by the appropriate authorities. That's what we hear. So it is $5,000 US dollars should be paid for Philly as compensation, and of course, we told you, Ms. Musundi should be penalized. And now let's go all the way to football and let you know quickly that, of course, the federal government, through the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, has denied report that some Nigerians has been harassing Libya following CAF ruling on Libya versus Nigeria African competition qualifier. We call that CAF awarded the 3 points and 3 goals to Super Eagles, and finally Libya Football Federation sum of $50,000 for maltreating the Nigerian contingent in the 2025 AFCON qualifier. Based on this, the producer report has the Nigerian the company has been facing harassment by Libya authorities following the verdict of CAF, which indicted the Libyan FA for its ill treatment of the Nigerian team and officials while in Libya for a Nations Cup qualifying game. In response, the ministry released a statement on Sunday signed by its spokesperson, Ambassador Eche Abuebe, affirming that the Nigerian side in Libya remains safe and able to conduct their daily activities without interference. And also handball, we heard the Nigeria 18 handball team are through to the semi-finals of the IHF Trophy African Men's Continental phase after defeating the host Ethiopia for 7-31 today. Yesterday, in Addis Ababa. After winning the first match against Zambia on Sunday, the coach Emeka Mnamani led Nigerian team met an Ethiopian side spurred by their fans or faced by the hostile reception. Nigerian boys continued from where they left off the previous day against Zambia, scoring lots of goals to edge the first half 25-16. And the proved Ethiopian side showed up in the second half, shooting better in the opening minutes. However, Nigerian keeper Samuel Obabori put in an MVP performance once again, just as he did against Zambia, with vital saves, while the out-court players continued to outscore the hosts to win 47-31. Obabori was rightly awarded the most valuable player of the match. Speaking after the clash, and later coach Emeka Mnamani praised the resilience of the team for standing tall despite playing against the host nation and their fans. Nigeria will play Cameroon in the semi-finals of the competition today, and that game is at 5 p.m. Nigerian time. And after the 17 World Cup, we go where we heard that, of course, the North Korea women on the 17 team has won the latest edition of the FIFA World Cup tournament after beating Spain in the penalties at the Estadio Felix Sanchez Santo Domingo in Dominican Republic. Loharoha girls of Spain lost 2 out of their 3 kicks, while the counterpart from North Korea missed only 1 of their kicks out of 5 plays. Hence, the penalty kick ended 3-4 in favor of North Korea. The penalty shootout took place after a 1-0 draw at full time. The two teams have had the highest title in this category. North Korea won in 2008 and 2018, was runners-up in 2012, placed for the 2010, and was quarterfinalist in 2014. Spain lost the opportunity to win the trophy 3 times in a row and won back-to-back. This is twice in 2018 and the last edition in 2022. It was announced that the next tournament will take place in Morocco next year, between 4 teams expected to participate instead of the current 16 teams. Staying with the under-17 team, we heard that despite the exit of the Nigerian under-17 women's team at the quarterfinals, they were honored with the FIFA Fair Play Trophy of the 2024 under-17 Women's World Cup in Dominican Republic. According to FIFA, they want to recognize the team that exemplifies exceptional sportsmanship and respect both on and off the pitch throughout the tournament. Nigeria run for the title ended with a 2-0 defeat to USA on October 26th. However, the dedication so far to fair play and strong competition spirit earned them high praise, underscoring their commitment to the values of the sport. The team had an impressive start, winning all 3 of their group stages but losing 2-0 to USA and were dumped out in the quarterfinals. And now we go, of course, as I tell you, to the camp of the Super Eagles Team B, like it's called. We have the Super Eagles B team. It's set to welcome 32-man roster for the second phase of the training camp ahead of the anticipated clash with Ghana in the Chad qualifiers in December. Which is understood that the players have received notification of their invitation and will join the Super Eagles B crew. Some players in the later squad include Remo Stars goalkeeper Kayode Bankole, Lobby Stars Saw Kumanga, and Osi Martins. Experienced winger Bernard Ovoke joins the squad alongside Anyekeme Ukon and Ubang Friday of Rivers United, 123-star with prior national team experience from Water FC. Dominion Ohaka is also called up to the squad. Other players include current players trio of Abiam Nelson, Minute Adams, and Sudais Alibaba. The second players are expected to report to camp for intensive preparation as the team seeks to secure victory in the upcoming qualifiers. The training camp will be led by coach Dennis Lechuku and Daniel Ogumodede as Austin Okwafon goes out of the country on an assignment. We stay with the NFF for a bit where we hear that the Nigerian Football Federation will begin the second phase of the NFF FIFA Talent Development Scheme TDS today. This was on Monday yesterday with 14 national and 15 boys, a team otherwise known as Future Eagles. The periodic campaign is part of NFF and FIFA grand plan to sustain the game as the most popular sport in the world. The NFF, the FIFA Talent Development Scheme TDS, is gathering of best of elite academy players in the country where they are being exposed to the elements of the game under the tutelage of the national youth coaches. The NFF said started the first phase with a total of 120 players, of which a total of successful 40 players have been drawn for the 120 players to the camp to continue the second phase as 80 players failed to impress. All the invited players are expected to resume the Abuja camp on Monday the 4th. And the camp will last for a week as the campaign exercise will end on the 10th of November. This was contained in the invitational letter sent to the invited players signed by Jubril Nasiru, NFF FIFA Talent Development Scheme, TDS, lead in Abuja. Some of the players on the list are Rahim Munin Laura Solodin of Bruges FA, Favor Beatrice of Relentless FA, Duru Chigozi of Superstars FA, Uyo and Wisdom Boniface of Adoration FA, among others. And now before we rush to the European scene quickly, let's let you know, of course, that despite winning the 2024 WAFCON 20 Championship in Togo, the head coach of the Nigerian Flying Eagles, Aliu Zubairu, pointed out his team weakest point. The Nigerian side started the competition on a losing note, but came back strongly to clinch the trophy on the Express of Ghana in the final day. The Cameroon Warriors coach said he was dissatisfied with the team's back line. He said, I was dissatisfied with our defense, considered goals consistently. This vulnerability cannot be overlooked on the larger stage. I had just 7 days from my appointment to the WAFU B tournament and retained only 3 players from the previous squad, facilitating the recruitment of new talent. And of course, good news, we are following the super performance at the 2024 FIFA on the 20 Women's World Cup. Falcon Stars, Sebastian Flourish has secured a move to Turkish side Galatasaray. Need for lunch represent the French Dakama side, started the Ream last season and gave a good account of herself. Turkish club confirmed her capture through its social media handle where her pictures was posted with the club jersey. She will play alongside compatriot Tosi Demeyi, who also joined the club this summer. The club is currently placed 6th on the table of the Women's League in Turkey. And then let's run, of course, to the foreign scene. And let's start off from tennis, where Arina Sabalenka became the first player to secure a semi-final spot at the WTA final as she defeated Brazilian Jasmine Polini in straight set. Top seed Sabalenka won 6-3, 7-5 in a victory that was confirmed. And Elena Rybakina's elimination from the season-ending tournament in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Earlier on Monday, Kazakhstan Rybakina was beaten 7-6, 3-6, 6-1 by Olympic champion Zenkwinin for a second defeat of the finals and requires a Polini victory to keep her hopes alive. So it is what it is. She's been sent home in the orange group. Just Pegula, who face Barbara Krikova today before defending champion Swatek will play Coco Go. To take in the tennis, we hear that Cabanori secured his first win on the ATP Tour since July as he came from behind to beat Roberto Calabuena at the Mose Open in May. British number 2 Nori fought back from his set and a breakdown to win 3-6, 6-4, 6-3 in a roller coaster match against the Spaniard. It marks his first tour victory since beating Joseph Kovalic in the first round of the Swedish Open nearly 4 months ago. With 3 places up for grab, we had a Novak Djokovic currently ranked 6th, Ruud 7th, Alex de Minaur 8th, Rublev 9th, remaining contention. Djokovic is not playing this week, having withdrawn from last week's Paris Master, while de Minaur is top-seeded at the Serbian Open. Of course, to football we go, where we hear that Edu has resigned from his role as Arsenal sporting director. The Brazilian joined the Gunners as the technical director in the summer of 2019 before being promoted to the sporting director in November. And we hear that Edu, for 6 years of age, played for Arsenal between 2021 and 2025 and won 2 league titles, with one coming as part of the Invincible team in 2003, 2004 season. We hear the former midfielder was heavily involved in bringing Mikel Arteta to the club, with the Arsenal winning the FA Cup at the end of Arteta's first season in charge. More football, where we hear, of course, that this time we're coming all the way from Scotland, we hear some good players. Come on. Have returned to the Scottish national to West Scotland to welcome back a host of regulars, including big character John McGinn for not Nations League matches against Croatia and Poland. Scott McKinney, Jack Henry, Greg Taylor, Lawrence Shankland, and Tommy Conway also made a return. Che Adams is included despite the limping of out of Torino's defeat by Fiorentina on Sunday. And of course, before we go to the Champions League, we have football in Spain should have been suspended. And these were the words of certain Real Madrid manager Carlo Ancelotti following the death of 215 people in the Valencia region. Real trip to Valencia and Villarreal game against Real in the La Liga on Saturday was postponed after a request by La Liga to the Royal Spanish FA. However, 6 top flight matches were ahead this weekend. 6 Copa del Rey matches, giving games following La Liga's club, including Valencia, was postponed last week after authorities advised against non-essential travel in the area. On Monday, the RFEF postponed 5 Copa del Rey matches again after several clubs from Valencia requested a second postponement. But for Ancelotti, he says that football is a party and you can only celebrate and party when you and your family and everybody is well. When people are not well, you don't party. Football has to stop because it's the most important of the least important things in life. The word of Ancelotti. Don't forget as well, there was victory for Fulham yesterday in the Premier League. Come on, we had Wilson scoring in the two goals in stoppage time, 90 plus 2 minutes and 90 plus 7 minutes to ensure that Fulham beat Brentford by 2 goals to 1. Janet gave Brentford the lead in the 24th minute. Thought they had gotten a victory in that one, but 2 goals from Harry Wilson late in the game ensured that Fulham won that game by 2 goals to 1. Okay, quickly to the game to look out for, guys. Come on. We have Fulham 2, Brentford 1, the Premier League yesterday. Celta Vigo beat Getafe by 1 goal to 0 with the Spanish La Liga. Empoli beat Como by 1 goal to 0. Parma lost to Genoa by 1 goal to 0, while Lazio beat Cagliari by 2 goals to 1. In the FA Cup round 1, Ham United lost to Lincoln City by 4 goals to 0 in that encounter. And the Turkish Super Liga, Sazonspor beat Antalya by 2 goals to 0, while Portuguese Liga, the Premier League, Nacional beat Santa Clara by 2 goals to 0. Games continue today in the UEFA Champions League. I told you two English teams will be in action in match day 5. Match day 5 of the competition. We have PSV vs Girona, Slavan Bratislava vs Dynamo Zagreb. We have Bologna vs AS Monaco. Borussia Dortmund will take on Sturm Graz. Celtic vs RB Leipzig. Lille vs Juventus. Liverpool vs Bayer Leverkusen. That game's at Anfield. And also returns back home in that encounter. Real Madrid will take on AC Milan, but Ancelotti says his mind is not on AC Milan, but of course on the people who have died in Valencia. Hopefully he can refocus the Santiago Bernabeu when they play AC Milan in the Champions League. Sporting Lisbon will take on Manchester City in Portugal. So Man City in action, Liverpool in action. Wait and see how things pan out. And of course the Championship, these are the games to look out for. Bristol City will take on Sheffield United. Oxford City United will play Hull City. QPR vs Middlesbrough. You have Sheffield United vs Norwich City. Plymouth Agri vs Portsmouth. And of course Swansea will take on Watford. Guys, the phone lines are up and running. Guys, let's talk about the Champions League game. 2 big games for me. It's Liverpool vs Bayer Leverkusen at the Anfield. Real Madrid vs AC Milan at the Santiago Bernabeu. Don't forget Man City against Sporting is quite a tough game in that one as well. So let's talk about those games. And of course, like I said, the major report has to be Man United. Ruben Amorim, the new manager. Are you quite convinced with the appointment of him to be the 5th permanent manager after Sir Alex Ferguson? Do you think he's the right man to take the job, or do you think they were too hasty and should have given Nistelrooy the job following the fact that he played 2 games as interim manager, winning 1 and drawing 1? And of course, Arsenal are 7 points off the Premier League table against a Liverpool team who is flying under onslaught. Do you think that this team, Arsenal team, are out of the title? This must focus on the cup competition. The numbers are 091 677 09564. 091 677 09564. Don't forget as well all military games 2024 here in Nigeria. We're hosting it. Is happening here in the next 13 days. The countdown begins. There were already military games will be taking place here in Nigeria. I tell you, so many countries here in Africa will be here for that one. I tell you, we're getting up for one of the biggest sporting extravaganza in Abuja. So it is 091-677-09564, 091-677-09564. Let's talk Champions League. Let's talk Arsenal. Let's talk Ruben Amorim. I was expecting those calls are coming in quickly. Let's give you some of the transfer news to whet your appetite. We hear that Inter Milan and Barcelona, the eye move for Chelsea, Enzo Fernandez. Arsenal target Newcastle. We hear that Inter Milan and Barcelona are plotting a swap for Chelsea and Argentine midfielder Enzo Fernandez, whose future at Stamford Bridge look increasingly unclear. Arsenal also have identified Newcastle forward Alexander Isak as their top transfer target, although the Magpies will demand a fee of around £100 million for the Swedish international. Man United, we hear keen on Sporting winger Giovanni Quenda, who's 17. We hear Giovanni Quenda, who's 17. Okay, let's take this call. Hello, what's the way calling from? Hello? What's the way calling from? Mustafa, talk to me. From where are you calling from, Mustafa? Mustafa, go ahead. Yeah, exactly. Mm. 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 Thank you very much for your contribution. Okay, guys, keep the calls coming in. Guys, keep the calls coming in. Let's take more calls, guys. 091-677-09564. 091-677-09564. Hello, what's the way you're calling from? Abdul for me, Tom. Abdul, talk to me. Mm. Okay. 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 Mm. Thank you very much. Okay. Do I have time for one more call, guys? Before I leave the show, let's talk about, like I said, Man United. Let's talk Arsenal. Let's talk Champions League football. Do you think Arsenal are out of the title race? Or do you think that is any way or any chance anything can happen? Okay, guys, I can't take any more call. My time is done. I'm dusted. Okay, so don't forget, I'm working out of the studio right now by 8 p.m. It's becoming classic. Shola AJ is already seated to take you on a jolly ride. Like I always love to say, if your child or your ward is participating in sports, help me. Please encourage him or her. he or she could be the next big thing, the next Tobolo Mamoso, the next Austin JJ Okocha, the next Aziza Toshola. And of course, again, I keep talking sport, keep living the sport. Sport is life. Life with meaningless without sport. I mean, one and only a sport bishop, your administrator, pilot, a prophet, professor, none so Arizichi. AJ, seated, 8 p.m. the time. Don't go nowhere. Bye for now.